Electric vehicles are nothing without batteries, as they won't move an inch. This is why electric vehicle makers are working tirelessly on improving their batteries. The new wave is solid-state battery, which many companies are developing. One of the most advanced companies in the development is Toyota, which has revealed a new car with a solid-state battery. What type of car has Toyota released, and what can its solid-state battery achieve? Join us as we examine how Toyota finally reveals a new car with solid-state batteries. Electric vehicles are one of the most incredible inventions, and it is great that they are gaining more adoption. They don't cause pollution, are easier to drive, are faster, and save you money on charging and maintenance. However, many people's complaints or reservations are tied to electric vehicles' batteries. For example, while electric vehicles can handle everyday trips easily, many people want longer driving ranges so they do not have to stop frequently on longer trips. And when they do stop, electric vehicles take longer to charge than it takes to fill a gas tank. Some electric models take about 45 minutes to charge the battery to 80%, while an internal combustion engine can get enough fuel in under 3 minutes and be back on the road. Some people also fear for their safety inside electric vehicles, as they feel they catch fire easily. While electric cars do catch fire, they do so at a rate less than internal combustion engine cars do.
There's about 200,000 gasoline car fires per year in the US alone. It's extremely rare for a Tesla car to catch fire, and if it does, it's just incredibly rare, and it's usually some extenuating circumstances. It's very slow, and it's almost never harmful. I mean, would you rather have like a gasoline-powered cell phone or a battery-powered cell phone? I mean, it's like a no-brainer, you know?
However, electric vehicle fires are usually blown out of proportion and spend longer in the news cycle, making it seem that they are riskier to operate. Things are not helped by General Motors recalling about 150,000 vehicles due to the risk of battery fire. Electric vehicle makers will rather avoid all these real and imagined negatives. That is why they are frantically working on a new kind of battery named solid-state battery, which has lots of promises to fix these issues. What are solid-state batteries, and how are they better than the current batteries used in electric vehicles? Solid-state batteries have some similarities with conventional batteries, as they use electrolytes as well. However, instead of the liquid or gel electrolytes found in conventional batteries, solid-state batteries use solid electrolytes such as ceramics made of thin layers. Solid-state batteries are the holy grail in the electric vehicle world for reasons we shall soon see. They are already in use in devices such as pacemakers and smartwatches. The superiority of solid-state batteries over conventional batteries is most evident in the long driving ranges that they enable. This is because they have significantly higher energy density, meaning they will hold more charge. In fact, some experts believe solid-state batteries will help us cross the 1,000 miles range mark. They will be great for electric trucks that require massive batteries to operate at a profit due to their large mass. Apart from the extended ranges, solid-state batteries charge faster than liquid lithium-ion batteries, meaning drivers will spend significantly less time recharging the battery during trips. And because the electrolytes in solid-state batteries are solid and not liquid, they are more stable, meaning they are less likely to catch fire even at high temperatures. Ironically, this might mean more news coverage for electric vehicle fires, because they will become so rare that they will be sensational when they do happen. There are many companies working with solid-state batteries. Some of them are electric vehicle makers, while others are battery research and development companies. For example, Volkswagen is collaborating with QuantumScape, a company backed by billionaire Bill Gates. Volkswagen will get the battery first, but QuantumScape will make them available to other electric vehicle makers as well. In fact, Volkswagen is already predicting 30% more range and 12 minutes to charge from 0 to 80%. They will start putting them in electric vehicles by 2024. Stellantis is also working in a trio involving Total Energies and Chinese contemporary Amperex Technology Co. Limited. The consortium hopes to produce the first solid-state batteries in 2026. Similarly, Ford and BMW have invested in a startup aptly named Solid Power, promising 50% more energy density, and will be available in the mid-2020s. Other notable companies working on solid-state batteries include Hyundai, Samsung, and Toyota. However, while solid-state batteries promise to be a game-changer, all these companies are grappling with the same problems in their solid-state battery development. Making these batteries in the lab has been easy. but they run into issues scaling up for mass production in electric vehicles. It is hard to design a battery that uses a solid electrolyte that is stable, chemically inert, and still a good conductor of ions between the electrodes. It's like juggling too many requirements that are at variance with one another. Solid-state batteries are also prone to cracking due to the brittle nature of the solid electrolytes when they expand and contract during use. Most importantly, solid-state batteries are expensive to fabricate to electric vehicle requirements. They are cost prohibitive, as they cost about 8 times more than liquid lithium-ion batteries. This is why many of the companies above are looking at years before they bring their solid-state batteries to the market. However, one company that is ahead of everybody else in their development is Toyota, which has already showcased a new electric vehicle running on a solid-state battery pack, as we will show you in this video. The development is surprising to say the least, given Toyota's attitude toward electric vehicles. The Japanese company let the early lead it had in electric vehicles slip away and is now in the unfortunate situation of catching up with other companies. Toyota has nobody but itself to blame for not capitalizing on the early success of the iconic Prius hybrid electric vehicle, which has sold millions. Instead, the company, led by a CEO that believed electric vehicles were overhyped, focused on hydrogen fuel cells, which has been a real disappointment by not taking off as it expected. The company tried to justify the path it took by proving that the 18.1 million hybrids it has sold have had the same overall carbon dioxide reduction impact as 5.5 million battery electric vehicles, while using batteries equivalent to only 260,000 battery electric vehicles. The method Toyota used to calculate was not released, though, making it hard to judge the accuracy of the figures. However, it seems Toyota has got its bearings and is now on the right path. Showing that it was not for lack of might or resources that it had not pursued electric vehicles, Toyota has announced it would bring more than 70 alternatively fueled models to the market by 2025. However, not all of them would be electric. The first electric model is the Toyota BZ4X, where BZ stands for Beyond Zero. It is based on an electric platform it co-developed with Subaru. Showing it is ahead of the pack, Toyota released a concept car, the LQ, that runs on its solid-state battery. This is an actual car that runs on the road and has even been registered for street use in Japan. One good thing about Toyota's battery development and production is that it keeps them in-house, although it utilizes partners like Panasonic. But hey, everybody uses Panasonic as a battery partner. Therefore, it is not surprising that Toyota is putting its solid-state battery in an electric car it has made. First, it shows the level of progress. Toyota is also using the prototype to do real-world testing, as it needs to gather data on the battery's performance. Toyota posted a clip of the LQ in motion on YouTube, and many people are swooning over it. Apart from the unique battery, the LQ is actually cool in appearance with a black and white exterior color. Perhaps the car will end up on the road down the line, just as the BZ4X was first showcased as a concept. If it does, Toyota can have our money. However, Toyota being Toyota, it is betting big on this new solid-state battery and taking a cautious approach at the same time, a strategy which might prove baffling. This is what we mean. Toyota has announced its battery program, and it involves a massive $13.6 billion investment in its battery technology. This money will be spent on research, development, and production equipment, not solid-state batteries. Total production capacity is planned to be flexible and should accommodate 200 gigawatt-hours if needed. It will power the many electric vehicles it plans to make. Incredibly, some of the money is going into nickel-metal hydride battery, which is not cutting-edge tech at this point. It will power the Toyota Aqua, which will be sold in the Japanese market. It shows Toyota is hedging its bet by investing in and developing older technologies. More interestingly, Toyota plans to use the solid-state battery first in its hybrids, where the issues it is trying to fix with the battery will be less of a concern, while simultaneously developing it further for BEVs down the road. Let us know what you think of Toyota's solid-state battery in the comment section below.